The title of our story, Sandosenang Kuya. Story by Russell Molina, illustrated by Hubert Fucio. You children are a handful! My brothers and I are so unruly. Tatay is angry at us again. Stop running around the house, he always tells us. Everything is topsy-turvy. Each time we're all inside the house. There are 13 of us. That's a lot. And I'm the youngest. I have a dozen older brothers, and they all look different. One is round, one is broad, and one is very tall. There's one who looks like an actor. Another looks like a genius. And there's one who has big eyes. That we all call him Fish. They all look different, but I call all of them Kuya. A dozen smiles greet me every morning. A dozen playmates with every hide and seek we play at the plaza. A dozen sleepers fly past every time we play tumbang preso. A dozen obstacles when we play patintero. One time I was hungry. A dozen poles plucked mangoes from the neighbor's tree. A dozen pairs of legs ran off when the guard dog started barking. A dozen pairs of hands helped me clean the house. A dozen teachers helped me to learn to read and write. A dozen doctors make me well when I'm sick. When we're watching TV, you will hear a dozen ha 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 and he 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 he. A dozen voices sing along to songs on the radio. No one ever gets the notes right. With each problem I have, a dozen solutions are available. Whenever I'm lonely, a dozen stories cheer me up. I must be the luckiest boy in the world. One day, our eldest brother approached me and surprised me with the news. Noy, I'm leaving in 2 days. He says, be good and obey your brothers. Don't give them any problems. Where are you going, Kuya? It's time for me to leave the house. I'm old enough to live on my own. I can't believe it. Why does he have to go? That's the way it is, son. Tatay starts to explain. When you reach his age, you will also feel the needs to leave our house. You wouldn't want to live here all your life, would you? I forgot to say that this is where we live, a children's shelter. Orphans and homeless children like me are brought here to keep us from living in the streets. We are lucky to have Tatay. He is like a real father to us. He and my brothers are all the family I've ever known. Tatay also says that one day other kids will be brought here. They will be my new brothers, and they will be younger than me. A new boy will be our youngest. They will all look different. They will have different shapes, Tatay says. But they will all call you Kuya. We all go outside to see our eldest brother off. A dozen hands wave goodbye. A dozen voices wish him good luck and take care. A dozen pictures are given as keepsakes. We place them inside the box with a dozen ripe mangoes. We're all sure that Kuya won't ever forget us. He will never forget our happy memories, which are definitely more than a dozen. And that's the end of our story. Okay lang?